Yo! YouTube, how we doing today? Alright, let's get this going. Welcome back. My name is Jason the Funky Trumpet. Welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome to Band Geek Reacts. And oh my god, it's been interesting to say the least the last couple of days. And I've got something I want to show you real quick. It just arrived. It just came in the mail. I say in the mail. This right here is the 2006 DCI World Championships. Just got it, and we will be reviewing this one in a little bit. Hold on, I gotta show you where the other one is. Where'd it go? I'm so excited for these. Where is it? That is to add to my 2007. We got 2006 and 2007. We'll get to these. 2007 is awesome because it's the first year the Cadets of Bergen County Corps that is no longer with us. Rest in peace to an amazing Corps. And we'll do this in another video, but my high school band actually copied what they did. We'll talk about that, and I'll even show you the show that we did. I found it. A buddy of mine, thank you, Dave. Buddy of mine put those up. But yeah, we got 2006, 2007. 2006 is awesome because the winners that year, the Cavaliers, which is exactly who we're going to show today. I believe in the last video we did Madison Scouts, and I told you all that I said at the end that we would end up covering the Planets next, because in 1995 the Cavaliers Drum and Bugle Corps put on one of the most amazing and incredible and beautiful performances at the finals. Won the championship with Gustav Holst's The Planets. I was 14. This is 30 years ago. So when I say it holds up to the standards of today. We'll do a newer Corps in the next video. I'm thinking either Phantom or Blue Coats. We did Blue Coats in the very first one with my son, so maybe Phantom. But after that, I'll give you one new and one old. Oh my god, I promised we would get to this. Enough of me talking. 1995, The Planets. Let's check it out. Right off the bat, notice they're in 5/4 time. So it's 3 plus 2. As a kid, first time ever seeing this, it blew me away that there was anything besides 3/4 and 4/4. Common time and 3/4 and maybe cut time. That's all I'd seen until I got to high school. And then all of a sudden you're like, what are they doing right there? I had to learn 5/4 time very quickly. God. It has been 30 years, and I still get goosebumps. Goosebumps all up and down my shoulders, my neck, my knees, my back, my knees on my back. That is so good, and that's the opener. It's like the opener is your statement to be like, yo, here we are. We're here. Pay attention. Put your phones. This is also in a time before phones, before mics. Hell, they're using bugles. That DCI doesn't use bugles anymore. Most people just use their trumpet. It has changed so much in the 30 years from this performance to now. And the next one, you know what? It'll be Phantom. 2024. So stay tuned for that one next. That'll be the next video. I'll go ahead and drop the Easter egg, because that show does something that I had never seen before, or in a drum corps show. Something that I'd only known about through jazz recording sessions, and I'll explain that in another video. But they just did Mars. That is one of the most amazing pieces of symphonic music. And to put it on the field, and to have the pit and the snares, the tenors, those tenors, I said it while they were playing, they absolutely murked their line. That was incredible, between the entire drum line to be that clean on an everyday basis. And then on finals night, when your nerves are just racked, to hit it that clean, beautiful. Let's move on. What's up next? What's our ballad gonna be? Okay, so I gotta say it. I have marched the planets 3 times. 3 times. My senior year of high school, my freshman year of college, and then ironically my senior year of college. Because the point is, I've done it 3 times, 3 different places to study. And in high school, I had that solo. Ba, da, da, da. As a trumpet player, you always want some fantastic, awesome solo that you can play 3 or 4 octaves up. And I remember being angry. This is how egotistical as a trumpet player I was as a teenager. I remember being angry that my trumpet solo was so boring. I'll show you. We'll go through some other stuff I have found through the archives of the internet. Some things that we did in the 90s that are just, I can't believe they even put them on the internet. But my high school band, we had 80, 90, maybe 110 people, and we were out there competing with 200, 300 member strong bands. We did well on our own. But oh my God, some of the stuff we had to pull. I remember climbing a 50-foot oil derrick, and we will show that show. We will react to that show, because even I forget how insane, how many different instruments that we used. We actually used 2 electric violins that year. That was 1998, 97, something like that. So we're talking pre-century. We were using electronics well before electronics were the norm. Yeah, we had to break something in order to, we had to do something different in order to compete with the big boys. So yeah, we stuck a skinny trumpet player on top of a 50-foot oil derrick and had him play. It was awesome. Anyway, that ballad right there, it's an amazing ballad. Say what you will, that pit, chef's kiss, pristine. The drill is so course, it's got fishing wire. Like, that's hard enough to do just at home. Try doing it on finals night. Clean lines, clean diamonds. Listen to the pit. This wave. Look at that. Look at that. The way it flows. The way that is one of the most beautiful. And imagine being a 14-year-old kid and never before experiencing anything like this. That's how it felt. That's how it feels every time. Like every time I become that little 14-year-old kid, just this is my bread and butter. Like I just showed you. Like this is 10 years after I even graduated, give or take. And my God, this was my freshman year of high school. The experience of this, and I mean, we're 4 minutes in to a hell of a show. Stay tuned. It gets better. It only gets better. I don't know if you caught that. What the drum line just did right there is called the KC Claw. The snares. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Watch the stick move. Wait. That. It's. I'm not going to attempt it and embarrass myself. That is extremely hard to do for just one person. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of the way, Judge. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9 snares? They have nine snares. 9 people doing that in sequence. So it's Lord, every time. One more time. I know every band director says that. All right, let's put it all together. Let's go back a little bit. This isn't a time with no mics. They just had scoops under the snare to push out the sound. Look at that! In a time where you had no microphones. That timpani player, by the way, is earning his salt. But every member of the pit's doing double, triple duty. And it's awesome! Shout out to the guard, by the way. That rolling circle every time kills me. Ooh, chills. Okay. I'm sorry if I cried. I don't think I've ever gotten. I cry at music. I'm that type of synesthesia. Every time. Ah! Yeah. Dude, that's 30. That is 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30 years old. And it still holds up. I would honestly wager that if a marching band, a high school marching band, did this well, and I'm saying well because we didn't, but if they did it well, they could probably win their state championship. This, I mean, even today, it would hold up. The back and forth between the pit and the drum line, the lower brass was insane. The color guard, oh my God, all over the field, flags, rifles, sabers, everything everything they threw into this show made it perfect. This was the winner that year. Like there were so many in 95, the top four. Madison we saw last time. Cavies, Blue Devils, and Cadets. In 95, all four of those corps could have won. Like, I remember that night. They were talking about it. Any one of the corps could have taken it. This is the show that came out on top. And, wow. If Madison was so good, and this is the winner, you can imagine what's in between. We'll cover that. I promised you next time we'll do Phantom from 2024 because their show has some awesome electronics. And then eventually we'll break into our DCI. I want to start with '06 just because, well, when I'm talking about the Cavaliers, some people I went to high school with, younger cats than I was. They're now, one's a doctor the trumpet, and I think the other one is either a college or a high school band director in Texas. But both of these kids, like I turned the older brother onto DCI, and if I'm not mistaken, they're both in this. I know the older brother. Yeah, out of respect, I'm not gonna drop their names. I'm not trying to do that. They're probably out doing what they do with life and enjoying it, and that's cool. But it's cool to be like, hey, that really, not to give names, but the really high trumpet in 2006 during the Cavaliers show, that's, it was crazy to be like, oh my god, is that really? Yeah, that is. Holy crap. And then the James Bond show that the Cavies did, the very end, they got this picture of this kid, like, looking at the camera. You see that Leo moment? You're looking at it like, oh my god, no, that's Eric. Like, yeah, sorry. Crazy times. And if you stuck with me this far, I appreciate it. Hit the like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Next time I drop a video, you'll see it first. But yeah, that's where we're at. These videos, I'll say this 1,000 times. If it weren't for band, my kid wouldn't be here. Band, Kappa Kappa Psi. I'm a former president of my chapter of Kappa Kappa Psi. That's how I met my son's mother. The band program is the reason my son is on this planet. And I was able to do some really cool things. I said in the last video, I was really lucky that the trumpet, that music, came along and shaped this little band geek, or this little geek, and I was able to add the band to it. So, yeah, all the DJing, everything else that's come in my life has been because of band. I cannot overstate that, overstress that enough. I'm fortunate and grateful. And next time my kid's here, we'll do a reaction together. I'm saving the 2006 for when he's here. He's in school right now, so I'm not trying to bother him. And, school takes precedence. So go do your work, go practice, and we'll see you next time. All right, peace.